Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. If you missed last week's videos, you might want to check those out. I do explain, how I plan to move forward, how I plan to make general readings more personal. Okay, so you will see that today. All right, so we're going to start off with some Lenormand cards. Okay, and we're going to see what is going on with, maybe it's just you, or maybe you're dealing with a particular person or relationship or connection, and we'll see what the energy is of that. All right, these cards are not meant to be read in the reverse, so if they come up in the reverse, we will flip them over. The middle card holds the most significance. All right, so let's see what we have for Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Anchor. So this tells me that more than likely, whether you are with somebody right now or not, just because you might deem yourself single doesn't mean that you're not emotionally anchored or tied to somebody. All right? Or this could be that you are emotionally tied to somebody that is around you right now. But you are emotionally tied to somebody, or somebody is emotionally anchored to you. What do we have over here? All right, so we have the Whip. The Whip is about something that we do repeatedly. Something that might be a pattern for us. Okay, something that we might need to look at in our behaviors as far as, if we keep doing the same thing, no matter who we're with, we're probably going to get the same result. So there's some type of pattern here that might need to be addressed. What do we have here? All right, we have the Ship. This is about your journey. This is about the journey you're on. This could be the journey you're on with somebody. But it's like, what direction are we going? Are we sailing out to sea? Are we sailing back to shore? Are we just floating out there? This is making you ask what direction I'm going in. What direction am I going in? Possibly with somebody that I'm very emotionally anchored to. Does this feel like it has a familiar pattern to it from my past relationships? Or this could be a familiar pattern that your person, is struggling with. All right, so let's see what comes up. I've created a lot of these cards here with specific questions on them and specific topics. Just like in a personal reading, when somebody sends me questions, I have a focus in the reading. And that's what I'm trying to do by adding this element to the reading. All right, so we're going to see what we get for you. Whoops. Okay, so we have a mutual interest here, or new feelings. So, it feels like it hasn't gone as far as a relationship, an actual relationship, but at some point, maybe in the past, maybe right now, or maybe in the near future, there will be a mutual interest here, meaning both of you have some type of interest in the other. This might be very new feelings that you're feeling for somebody, or it might be somebody old that you have known for many years that you are developing new feelings for. All right, so we'll put that there. The questions are, why am I falling in love with this unexpected person? That's a deep question. The follow-up question is, are they falling in love with me? All right, let's see. Why am I falling in love with this unexpected person? Why is it unexpected? Is it unexpected because this person may not have been somebody that you would have fallen in love with on paper? Or this person might be someone that you're around regularly that you weren't attracted to begin with, and then you found yourself being attracted to them? Who knows? All right, so why are you falling in love with this unexpected person? All right, first card, most important. And we have the Empress in the reverse. Okay. You know, I feel like whoever this person is in your life, I feel like they at some point saw you, you know, as their Empress, as their ideal person, as their ideal feminine. You know, they saw all of those qualities in you, or they are seeing all of those qualities in you. They might feel like you are too good to be true in some way, and they're testing you a little bit to see if you really feel the same way about them as they do about you. What else do we have here? Okay, we have the Six of Cups. So whenever the two of you are not around each other, you know, I feel like, you know, this might be somebody that's been in your heart for a substantial period of time, or this is somebody that is fairly new. It could be either, but I feel like when you think about this person, you get mushy. You get mushy when it comes to this person. This person really opens you up to a mushy side of yourself, a very vulnerable side of yourself. You might fantasize a little bit about this person. You might enjoy thinking about this person. You know, this feels very pure, very innocent. You know, it might feel like, you know, a first love in some ways. Let's see what else. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're with this person right now, and yet we're asking why you are falling in love. You know, I feel like you're fairly comfortable in your life for the most part. Nine of Pentacles, you're comfortable in your own skin. You know who you are. You know who you are. You are single. You're defining yourself as single. And you may not be talking about this particular person with anybody. You might be just allowing yourself to explore this. Just you and the universe are trying to figure out what this person means to you, what they meant to you. Are they somebody that you can imagine yourself with in a long-term connection? I feel like they are somebody that you can imagine yourself with. This connection might be making you think in bigger terms of your life, where you're going, where you want to go, where you want to be. And it's making you look at certain ways that you might behave in relationship. Okay, as simple as that. That might be that you might sabotage relationships. And then we have the King of Cups. So this, while the interest might be mutual, you might know this because something was said along the way, or you might know this simply because you feel it. But King of Cups says that somebody, possibly a Cancer, King of Cups, Cancer energy, Empress, Taurus, and Libra. You know, it's like we're keeping our feelings close to the vest. We're not really sharing the deepest, intimate details of our feelings with each other. We are tied to a particular person. We may not understand really why. King of Cups could be saying that there is a masculine that has fallen in love with you but hasn't said anything. And then we have the Hierophant, card of Taurus. So you might be dealing with a Taurus. So somebody here, whether it's you, whether it's the other person, is really deciding, you know, what commitment means to them. Hierophant could be that somebody in this connection is married, was married, or they're just trying to figure out what they want to commit their heart to. I feel like your heart might be committed. I don't feel like you're doing anything about it. I don't feel like this person is really doing a lot about this either. And that could be what the pattern is. You know, getting to the point where you have this mutual interest, you have these new feelings, but you may not know what to do at that point. They may not know what to do at that point. So let's see. I want to look at the Hierophant, and I want to look at the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the World in the reverse. Okay, so the World is one of the cards of Capricorn. Okay. Even though you are presenting yourself as single, like anybody around you might describe you as single, in your heart, you're not single, okay? This is saying that a cycle has not ended when it comes to whatever your heart is emotionally attached to. This is also saying that there's something that needs to be revisited in order for a particular cycle to end, so a new cycle can begin. This might be that you are resisting doing this, but there's something that needs to be revisited. Let's take a look. Let's get one more on that. The Fool. Whatever needs to be revisited feels like an absolute risky thing for you. It might be risky because somebody is married. It might be risky because you have no idea how this person is going to respond. You might be dealing with an Aries. It's like there's a quality of the unknown here, and it could be for a lot of different reasons, you know, why it feels so unknown as far as what could happen here. But this energy here tells me that somebody saw you as their ideal person. You might have seen them as your ideal person as well. And I feel like the thoughts and feelings that have happened and developed, you know, have been continuing to happen, whether the two of you are together or not. So it's almost like this relationship or connection or mutual interest has continued to develop, even though the two of you may not be together, if that makes sense. Let's see this, Hierophant, Three of Swords. Remember, I said the Hierophant is about what is your heart committed to? What is their heart committed to? What might be preventing this person committing their heart to you is breaking somebody else's heart. Let's get one more. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So there are two cards of marriage here, and what separates those two cards is the Three of Swords. So it's like, it feels like there could be a person out there that you felt a very strong connection with. They might have been married, you might have been married, or you might have been in some type of commitment. And nothing really got started. Nothing really happened. And if it did, I feel like it was minimal. And something got pulled away. Somebody might have, removed their energy from the connection. But it's almost like there are two marriages here, meaning one that this person has that they might be in some way heartbroken about, or they might be worried about breaking somebody's heart. And then 10 of Pentacles. Remember, 10 of Pentacles is always a card of the future. So that tells me that whoever this person is does think about a long-term connection or marriage with you in the future. But there's a lot of feelings, a lot of words that haven't been shared, that haven't been said, but they are experienced. They're experienced whether this person is around you or not. So it's almost like this relationship or connection seems to be growing, even without your person being present in some cases. So let's go back up to here. Do you find that you experience a pattern in relationships? Do you find yourself attracting people that are otherwise committed? That could be the particular pattern for some of you. We have this ship here, which again is about the journey, what direction. I feel like you're at a point where you're asking yourself, where is this really going? Does this really make sense for me to put energy into this? Even though over the course of time, or even when I first met this person, I felt like I was falling in love with this person. You're asking, does that make sense? I feel like it does make sense to you on some level, because whether you like it or not, in some way you are emotionally anchored to this person, and something needs to be revisited in order to kind of lift the anchor from the boat, so you know what direction you want to go in. Let's see what this anchor represents. The Magician. So realizing that nothing is keeping you truly anchored here. Nothing is keeping you from moving forward except you. Okay, you have the tools to lift this anchor out of the water and move forward. You do have that ability. Your person has that ability as well. Let's take a look at your journey. The Star. Card of Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. Your journey, there's only one thing about your journey that you need to know, and that's that you're meant to follow what your heart desires. And that's great if you know what direction you're going in, right? If you don't know what direction you're going in, how do you follow your heart? This is saying that there's something in you that knows how to do this, even though it might be scary to take that risk or to move towards the unknown. There's a lot of people that like to just be in that kind of purgatory where they're just like, I'm comfortable not knowing. But at the same time, they're not comfortable not knowing. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. I see that with a lot of my regular clients, right? Sometimes they just want a temperature check and just want to know where somebody is at. I feel like this person has, like you, kind of developed a story with this connection that is very beautiful, very pure, very innocent in a lot of ways. And the thoughts about this person remain positive. The feelings remain deep. What's the pattern? What's the pattern that you're dealing with? Tower. Okay. Isn't that interesting? There's something that you love about the unexpected. Okay, there's something that you love and despise about the unknown and the unexpected. with this particular card, the reading that we're doing, you know, this is confirming the two of you are falling in love with each other, whether you're around each other or not. So the pattern here, I think, for a lot of you is you like the mystery. You like the mystery that is the unknown. And that might be the first step to realizing that you are the magician and can make things happen here too, if you want to. And you may already know that. You probably already know that. So let's take a look. The follow-up question, are they falling in love with you? I feel like this card answers that, but we're going to, and so does this card, Ten of Pentacles. Are they, were they, are they falling in love with you? All right, so let's pull some, let's see. Yeah, let's do this for this one. And let's see what else. What else do I want to do? Let's do this. All right, so we're going to take a look at what might be making this difficult. Okay, so what might you be doing that's making this difficult, and what might your person be doing that's making this difficult? Okay, so one for you. All right, so for you, Sagittarius energy comes up. You might be dealing with the Sagittarius. And for your person, we have Cancer energy. You might be dealing with a Cancer. But just like in the tarot, these cards, you know, are designed to hold the energy, but not necessarily, they don't necessarily have to match, you know, the person that you're dealing with. So we'll take a look at that, and then we're going to get some feelings. What this person might say to you. All right, so for you, what makes you difficult? What makes you difficult? Dealing with a closed-minded or bureaucratic thinker. Okay, so this is saying that you like to be free to move about the way you want. You might feel anchored. You don't like to feel emotionally anchored or feel like you're out of control. You like to be in control of your destiny. That's why you have the ship coming up, you know, trying to figure out what direction you want to go in. If you feel like this person is holding out on you or, you know, controlling the situation, then that's why the Magician is coming up saying, you have all the power. You have all the power. Okay, let's see for your person. What makes your person difficult? I get attached to ideas, people, and stories. So, you know, this person might be attached to a certain idea about you. Okay, they might have put you in a category. They might have put themselves in a category. Okay, they might be attached to certain people, especially if they're in a marriage, and that is making them difficult for you right now. They might be attached to a certain story about themselves. One story that I see that regularly comes up for people is age. I'll use that as an example, right? I'm too old to do this in life. I'm too old to make this move in my life. I'm too old to be with this younger person, or I'm too, it feels wrong for me to be with somebody 10 years younger, 15 years younger. You know, all of these stories that we create that work against love. Whoever this person is, they get attached to specific stories. If this person is married, or if you are married, the story might be, I can't disrupt that marriage. That's wrong. Okay? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the marriage was only supposed to last a certain amount of time. You never know. All right, so let's see. Words from you to your person. Oh boy. You make me better. You are my desire. You make me want to run your way. You love me in a special way. You say what's in your heart. You see me for who I truly am. I know I want you to be mine. So this is the granddaddy of everything in this particular deck. So, you know, that tells me why you are emotionally anchored, right? What would this person say to you? All right. I have the will and power to manifest this. This person might be realizing this. This is the red card, the root chakra card. So this is coming from a place of I have. You know, this person might be realizing the power that they have, even if they are in a difficult situation. All right. So let's get back to our question. Are they falling in love with you? Boom. Capricorn, there you are. There it is. Sometimes we get a very direct response. What do we have here? 3 of Cups. So we might be dealing with a third-party situation, but this person has fallen or is falling in love with you, but they're deciding, you know, what would bring me more peace? Friendship with Capricorn or a love relationship or potential 10 of Pentacles marriage with Capricorn? What else? The Tower. There's that unexpected, and also, didn't we have that earlier? Yes, we did. Tower twice. So again, we've got 2 people falling out of this tower, and we're asking about falling in love. So has this person fallen in love with you? I feel like unequivocally, yes. But they complicate it by saying, you know, does it make more sense to be just friends? That is unfortunate. All right, so let's see. Let's get a couple of oracle cards. 2 for you and 2 for your person. And I always tell people that these cards might mean more to you than they do to me. So take it for what it's worth. This is you. This is your person. And we're going to do... What are we going to do? Yeah, we'll do these. Let's do some romance angels for this particular reading. Oops, that's upside down. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so for you, what do we have? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you have questions about whether you're with this person or not, at some point this person felt like your soulmate, still feels like your soulmate, or twin, or whatever soul connection you feel like you might have with this person. What else do we have here? And you might be riddled by seeing signs, okay? Instincts are the message from the inner divine. So when you're seeing signs, when you're seeing numbers, when you're seeing names, which might be frustrating for you, okay? But that's the universe saying, wake up. There's more to the story. There's something that needs to be revisited. What do we have for your person? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This might be something that you're waiting for. Maybe something you've been waiting for a long time. Maybe something that's new feelings. You know, it feels like it's time for somebody to express themselves. And then we have Look at that. True offering. Ooh. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross, and that might be something that you feel like you've been carrying, is an unbearable cross when it comes to this person, and returns it to love. It's almost like this person has no choice but to follow their heart and express their love in a true offering to you. All right. All right, Capricorn. Yowza. Yowza. That was interesting. All right, so if you're looking for a personal reading, reach on out to me. If not, no worries. But this is, I have access to all the cards that I've made, over the years. I have access to a bunch of decks. I love doing personal readings. This is why, this is more of the structure that I use in personal readings, and it's fun for me. It allows me to go a little bit deeper just by placing some questions there. This might be something that, you've given up on, and it refreshes it, or it makes you look at things in a different way, or it, validates something for you. It might be something, however this resonates with you. Or it might be just a little piece of information that you got in the reading that helps you. Either way, it helps me for sure in readings. I feel like it helps the flow of the reading. It allows me to talk about many different things, which I like. And I hope you enjoy this format. So let me know. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.